The narrative behind these pictures will surprise you, so before you click away, listen to this. You'll want to wait until the very end to see the one line that turns the indignation on its head. When Kat Timpf's bikini pictures surfaced online, people went crazy. She appeared self-assured, intelligent, and totally liberated, according to several admirers. Some yelled that the images were too bold even for adults. Everyone is currently conversing because of that conflict. However, a swimsuit isn't the only aspect of the true reality. It has to do with time, control, and the serene strength of a person who is fully aware of herself. The limelight quickly heats up when a well-known figure appears in a daring manner. Comments are flooding in. Big words are pushed in headlines. However, take note of the decisions made in those images: straightforward frames, crisp lines, ambient light, a laid-back stance, and a casual smile. No deception. No bulky filters. Clicks don't require loud antics. Just a self-assured individual. That's what draws attention, and certainly, that's also why some individuals become tense. Without uttering a single word, confidence can be loud. Stay tuned, as I'll be sharing a quick test that you can use to cut through the clutter of any online outrage story. The irony is that fury frequently begins at the intersection of one's own standards and the freedom of another. The internet turns a stranger's decision into a storm after people impose their own boundaries onto it. However, a bikini by itself is hardly a controversy. The atmosphere surrounding it gives it its meaning. The atmosphere is serene in these pictures. Shoulders loosened. Maintain a stable posture. Eyes are straight. It appears to be a person taking pleasure in a respite, some sunshine, and a shot worth preserving. That isn't shock for the sake of shock. It's a moment in life. Additionally, it feels intimate when someone in the spotlight shares a personal moment. This intimacy is the reason why supporters applaud and detractors become enraged. The next section will help you understand why this went viral so quickly, so keep watching. Additionally, there is the brand narrative at play. Kat has long been recognized for her fast voice and smart thinking. Ease is another accent that these pictures bring to that tune. It is possible to be both tender and strong. You can be warm and clever at the same time. You can be both serious and playful at the same time. These are not adversaries. In actuality, they complete a person. The image sticks when you view that combination in a single frame. In many people's thoughts, it becomes a small icon. People continue to discuss and share it because of this. This is the test I mentioned earlier. Is the image trying to shock me, or am I bringing my own shock to it? Ask yourself. The outrage may be more about the observer than the picture. If the position is straightforward, the scene is typical, and the subject appears relaxed. Try it with these images right now, and I'm sure the answer is obvious. The health and happiness you can read in the details is another aspect that people miss. Sunlight on the skin. A steady posture. A loose jaw. These are indicators of effortless breathing. On the internet, that sensation is uncommon, and uncommon things elicit strong reactions. It will be praised by some. Some people will oppose it. In any case, the image succeeded in evoking strong emotions among viewers. However, emotion need not escalate into rage. It can become a straightforward nod that conveys the message, "Well done for her." The last line will alter your perception of the headline as we approach its conclusion. The first and most important lesson is that you don't need permission to feel good about your body. You are able to establish your own boundaries and gracefully adhere to them. These pictures demonstrate it. A border, not a scandal. It's a decision, not a prank. And since they are silent and unambiguous, decisions like that have great influence. Were Kat Timpf's bikini pictures too bold even for adults, then? Perhaps a more straightforward explanation is that they were daring enough for the person who took them and shared them. And they only had to be that. This is the last statement you've been waiting for. Self-confidence, not skin, is the loudest element in these images. The room brightens, the noise subsides, and the moment endures as self-trust emerges. If this opened your eyes, stay tuned until the very end to see what comes next. If you liked this video, hit like, share, and subscribe to make sure you never miss another one like it.